On our second edition of Football Tonight, the Lafayette Fighting Irish had their first game playing on their new turf tonight. How would they fare? Plus a battle of two storied teams as Savannah welcomed in East Buchanan. Then Hamilton, the Class I state runner-up from last season, had its home opener tonight against a tough Christ Prep team. Who comes out on top? All that and more on Football Tonight.
The legacy of Football Tonight.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome to Football Tonight. We got an exciting show for you.
One of the great things that high school football brings out are the rivalries. Towns get behind their teams, schools trading wins each season.
This show, really at this level, in the small market television, set the tone.
This is what it's all about. And with that, welcome into Football Tonight. I'm Chris Roush. He's Brett Kennedy. It's week 2 for Missouri high school football. Week 1 for Kansas schools, though. A lot of good matchups tonight. Should be an interesting night of highlights to get to.
Yeah, and we got a lot of games covered, a lot of coverage in our area tonight from all over. Some blowouts, some closer games, a lot of different combinations, that's for sure.
We start, though, we go up the road to Andrew County. Two teams coming in 1-0, Savages and East Buchanan. Savages have won 2 out of the last 3 years. Who goes 2-0? Late in the first quarter, Savannah up 7-0, deep in their own territory. Sophomore QB had a great week 1, another one tonight. Kaylor Schrick going the distance. No one is going to catch up with him. Point after makes it 14-0 Savannah. Water is important in the next generation from the Petty family, taking care of it all there too. Second quarter, Schrick looking to pass, picked off by Cohen Brown. He has the INT. Bulldogs take back over, but they end up having to punt it away to the Savannah. Savannah, though, Coach Hayes' team having to punt the ball back. Booming high pump. Kind of a difficult one going back, tries to make the play, can't hang on to it. Savannah finally jumps on the football after it lays around for a little while. Ensuing drive, Schrick and company going down the field. Looking left side, Luke Rogers makes a great one-handed grab going out of bounds. Then, a few plays later, the sophomore QB getting it done out of the gun. Keeps it, gets into the end zone. Savannah improves to 2-0 on the season with a 43-0 victory over East Buchanan tonight. All right, next we go to Lafayette. Look at that new turf field up at the Fighting Irish's home. Here we go, third quarter. Heaving it up is Xander Klein. Evan Parksville goes up and gets the ball for the first down. Lafayette down 20-0, trying to get something going here late in the drive. Fourth down inside the 10-yard line. Fighting Irish trying to keep their drive alive, able to convert, get the fresh set of downs, first down and goal a couple of plays later. Two backs, Lafayette out of the gun with Klein. Lafayette able to get on the board, gets a 20-7 ball game. They fight back in this one to make it 20-20 all. Richmond, though, scores with 0.9 seconds and no time left on the clock to win 26-20 over the Fighting Irish tonight.
More Midland Empire Conference games tonight. Maryville was at Pleasant Hill. The Spoofhounds win big, 37-14. That's their first victory of the year. Then Chillicothe had their home opener against Kirksville. They fall by a touchdown, 21-14. Speaking of the openers, the Cameron Dragons opened up with Warrensburg tonight. The Dragons looking to start 2-0 upon arrival, 28-6 Warrensburg in the second quarter. Senior quarterback Reed Smith fakes it to a man for the Dragons and flies downfield for a first down to try to get into scoring territory. Cameron gets it back, punting it back to the Tigers. Dragon cheer squad trying to cheer up the crowd. Not long, Warrensburg knocking on the door. Camden Mannering darts a pass to Dorian Lee, who steps in for a score, 35-6 going into halftime. However, Coach says we're not out of this game just yet. Not that long into the third, though. A.J. Smith of the Tigers weaves his way into a touchdown. Life is sometimes rough, and the Cameron Dragons drop their home opener by a score of 42-6. Cute puppy, though.
Well, the city rivalry game gets its own night this week, Brett. Saturday night at Mo West inside of Spratt Stadium. It's Benton and Central. This recent rivalry has been fun to add to the equation and just another city showdown to enjoy. So the game will be tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, Spratt Memorial Stadium at Missouri Western's campus. We will be there with coverage. Benton Central should be a fun one to have tomorrow night.
Coming up in the show, the Class 1 runner-up from last season, Hamilton, had its home opener tonight.
So did North Platte. The Panthers welcoming in Milan and Dearborn. We'll be right back with highlights next.
We next head to the KCI Conference, starting with the North Platte Panthers, who came away last week with an overtime road victory against Butler in Week 1. Let's head out to Dearborn, and the Panthers had their home opener against Milan, trying to get a win in front of the hometown crowd. On the first drive, it's a handoff to junior Logan Manville. He takes the misdirection play right up the middle, untouched for the long touchdown. Two-pointer good, 8-0 North Platte right out of the gate. It was suns out, guns out in the North Platte students section tonight. Different vibe, weird flex, but okay. But Milan's first drive, they were stuffed and sacked by senior Aspen Large. Great football name. He picks up on North Platte's next drive. The cameraman gets fooled, and the sophomore Jonathan McCracken is in for the touchdown. 16-0 Panthers up. Jonathan Quigley, coach, he's loving it. North Platte, next drive. This time it's senior Gus French finding his way into the end zone. Excuse my French. All kinds of people scoring touchdowns tonight for North Platte. 47-16, the Panthers win. They're 2-0 to start the year. Let's take a look at some of the other KCI scores from around the area. Mid-Buchanan was on the road at Lexington. The Dragons moved to 2-0 with a 48-0 shutout win on the road against Lexington. And West Platte had its home opener against Crest Ridge. Blue Jays get their first win of the season. They win 54-20. Down in Lawson tonight, the Cardinals coming away with a 14-point victory, 42-28 over Lafayette County.
All right, over in Hamilton, beautiful shot of the stadium there. Class 1 runner-up and number 2 this year so far in the early season polls. Hamilton's home opener against Christ Prep Academy. Hornets looking to start 2-0. Not long into the first, Christ Prep looking to make the strike. However, big man Jacob Miller makes the runner hit a brick wall. What's the red jerseys? Was there another game? We probably shouldn't talk about the Chiefs game at this point. Prep has the punt, hand blocks the ball, and Hunter Nixdorf grabs the ball to try to make a play, but it helps the Hornets get good field position at least there too. Hamilton crowd loving the effort. If they had the red jerseys on still, probably shouldn't anymore. Hornets buzz down the field. Freshman quarterback Hudson Creekmore darts his eyes around, finds Aiden Hawkins in the end zone. with the Mahomes-like heave. 7-0 Hornets into the PAT. Put away the smiles though for Hamilton. Hamilton, though, tough night for them. They lose to Christ Prep in a close one, 16-13. Hornets start KCI play next week against West Platte.
Up next, the Plattsburgh Tigers took the 10-minute drive down the road to play the Lathrop Mules. Lathrop has beaten Plattsburgh in the last 7 matchups with the 2. On the first play of scrimmage, senior Owen Chance takes it to the house for the Mules as they open up the game right out of the gate. 6-0 does Lathrop. And then on Plattsburgh's first offensive drive, the Mules defense forces a fumble and gets the ball right back. The Mules answer with another touchdown. Sophomore Preston Quarles. Mules offense cannot be stopped. Another first half touchdown from junior Jesse James. The somersault. Mules lead it 24-0. Back at it again. Junior Jesse James taking it all the way around the corner, down the sideline, into the end zone on the big run.
Can't catch that, Outlaw.
Man, yeah, I was going to say, with the name like Jesse
Sorry.
James. Woo, 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 54-6, Lathrop gets the big win. Let's go to the Grand River Conference. The Gallatin Bulldogs played at Marceline tonight. Marceline wins 35-6. Trenton hosted Polo. The Panthers pick up the 22-6 victory. The Maysville Wolverines had their home opener tonight against Brookfield. Wolverines looking for their first win of the season. After getting a 3-and-out on the opening drive, Brookfield's junior Colden Parent scored a long touchdown, making it 6-0 after the failed 2-point try. On this one, going down the sidelines there for the score. In the second quarter, 6-0, senior Walker Tracy picks off Phoenix Jordan, and he runs to the end zone for the Wolverines, Maysville, making it 7-6. Later in the second, Colden Parent barrels into the end zone for his second touchdown of the game, 12-7 after the failed 2-pointer. On the next drive, Parent weaves his way through Maysville's defense, but coughs up the ball, and Maysville recovers the fumble. Brookfield went on to win in dominating fashion by the score of 49-13. Maysville drops to 0-2.
Let's go over to Bethany next, where South Harrison hosting Putnam County in a battle of 1-0 teams. First quarter, after Putnam recovers the opening onside, South Harrison stops them on 4th down. Big play there. Second quarter, Putnam up 14-0. Faked out by Mason Gallowag. Catches the 8-yard touchdown pass. Bulldogs cut into the lead. 14-7 Putnam County at the break. To the third quarter we go in this ball game. Putnam interception. QB Sawyer Morgan finds Jacob Jones. 21-7 ball game at this point. Fourth quarter, South Harrison's Trey Coffey runs in from 3 yards out. 21-14 Putnam County. Putnam turns South Harrison over on downs. And just the next play, Watts steals the game with a 1-yard TD run. Putnam County wins it 28-14.
And in DeKalb, the Tigers had their home opener with King City tonight. We'll have highlights of that coming up later in the show. We switch to 8-man football. The DeKalb Tigers had their home opener this evening, taking on King City. Todd Shiflett entering his first away game as head coach with King City. The Wildcats looking to start 2-0. DeKalb looking there for their first win of the season. King City junior Colton Potter punches the ball out from Cooper Wachtel, and the junior Caden Wainscott recovers. King City's turn on offense now. Hand off to junior Lucas Boone. Outraces everybody to the corner. They made it 52-0 King City at that point. Next King City drive, it's Boone again. This time the other pylon. 60-0 King City now. Still first half. Caleb Wardlow and his team looking for something positive in this game. They get it in the second quarter. Senior Blake Norton on the sweep, and the track star shows off his blazing speed down the sidelines. DeKalb has its first touchdown of the season at home. But tonight was King City's night. Junior Jax Jundy gets the interception off the deflected pass. Wildcats go on to win big, 74-20. They're 2-0 to start the season.
All right, Platte Valley had their home opener tonight against Stanberry in a GRC 275 crossover up in Barnard. Platte Valley winning 52-8 over Stanberry tonight. Then over to Oregon, South Holt Knights welcoming in Worth County, hosting the Tigers tonight. Tigers get back on track with a win in this one. Worth County able to pick up the 56-0 win. They're now 1-1 on the season. All right, Mountain City hosting Pattonsburg tonight. Panthers home opener. Battle of the Panthers under a minute into the first one. Gage Fortner goes in for the score. Pattonsburg strikes first. Later in the first, 6-0. Fortner to Mays. Pattonsburg extends its lead early in this one. Mountain City, though, trying to get something going. Down 20-0 in the second quarter. Creighton Roop takes the handoff in for the score. It's now 20-6. Pattonsburg with 3 to go in the second quarter. Pattonsburg, though, not done in the quarter. This is what 8-man football can kind of be about, too. A lot of scoring. Gavin Humphrey gets it. Spins out one defender, gets a block. He's in for the score. 26-12 at this point. Panthers go on to win 48-20.
Continuing on with 8-man football, Powers went toe-to-toe this evening in Burlington Junction as Nottoway Valley welcomed in Albany. Late second half, Thunder on the move again as Ty Hoyt brings this pass in near the goal line. Final seconds of the half, Cooper Snotterly strolls in as the Thunder go up 60-6. Second half, youngsters getting some action for the Thunder and Warriors. Nottoway Valley moves to 2-0 while the Warriors fall to 1-1 as Nottoway Valley gets the big 84-6 win over Albany. And coming up in the show, the St. Joseph Christian Lions were at Tarkio tonight against East Atchison.
And the North Andrew Cardinals playing Stewartsville Osborne on the road. Both teams looking for their first win of the season. We'll be right back. More 8-man football. St. Joe Christian and East Atchison squaring off tonight. GRC, more 275 crossovers. St. Joe Christian trying to get their first win of the season. Let's head up to Tarkio. Lions against the Wolves. Two Hunters trying to get a win tonight. Opening drive, Mason Stewart gets things going by pitching out to Noah Dudek. Dudek gets the first down. Gets knocked out of bounds. East Atchison on 4th and 5. Wenahan finds Gavin Irvin on the wheel route for a long touchdown. Wolves take an 8-0 early lead. Lions next drive of this one. Stewart fakes the handoff, goes to Preston Davis in the end zone. Nice catch hanging on to it. 8-6 EA at this point. Lions back on defense, getting some pressure on East Atchison. Amden Ross with the sack for the Lions. Defense continuing to eat. The Lions hungry. Davis bringing down Wenahan. Wenahan, though, trying to get something going on the keeper. Connor Wagers and the D-line wrapping up. SJC gets a win 40-34. All right, more 8-man football scores like Bishop of Lawn beating Schuyler County 54-8. Rockport going to 2-0 on the season. They beat Princeton 76-6.
Next, North Andrew was at Stewartsville Osborne tonight. The Cardinals and the Wild Cards, both in search of their first win. North Andrew came out strong in the first half behind sophomore running back Jacob Hill to score a quick touchdown on the opening kickoff. That would find the end zone there, and then we're going to have a trick play. How about from junior running back Levi McAfee to senior center Hunter Lee in the second half to score 36 in the first half, rather. The Wild Cards at junior quarterback Ian Saunders connect on a deep pass to senior wide receiver Chance Gibson to give the Wild Cards a chance. That's a touchdown at the half with 18 points in the second half. North Andrew not letting up the pace, holding Stewartsville Osborne scoreless in the second half with a final score. North Andrew 56, Stewartsville Osborne 18. The Bramer Bobcats under replacement head coach Mason Murhoff played at Lincoln this evening. The Bobcats dropped their second game 49-24. They are 0-2 to start the season.
Kansas high school football teams kicking off their season tonight. Riverside at Jackson Heights Cyclones falling 21-0. Troy at Republic County. This was a good one. The Trojans losing though in overtime 34-28. Donovan West kicking off play tonight out of Onaga. Mustangs falling 14-6 on the road in that one.
Let's go to our Atchison schools. Atchison was at Ottawa. The Phoenix fell 49-7. They fell to Ottawa last year as well in the regular season. Mar Hill was at Jefferson County North, and woo, it was not pretty for the Ravens. 40-0 blowout win for Jefferson County North. Coming up in the show, we take a look at our Play of the Week winner from Week 1 of the season. We'll be right back. Our Anderson Auto Group Play of the Week is, drumroll, it is Maryville Carson Hagman. Watch this play. Pulls the ball away from the Blair Oaks receiver in the end zone for the interception. What a play. But the Spoofhounds would fall big time to Blair Oaks Friday night for their first loss of the year. Remember, to vote for High School Football Play of the Week, you got to go to our website and vote and put your votes in and see who you want to win that week. We'll have new nominees this coming week, and you can vote throughout the week. Friday at noon is the final chance to get your votes in for that.
A little bit of a roller coaster week number 2 for some of our teams. Rockport going 2-0, St. Joe Christian getting back in the win column. There were some really close games. There were some games a little lopsided.
Some doozies.
But overall thoughts on week number 2?
Yeah, so how about Savannah? 2-0, a statement win. You were there. I mean, they just whopped East Buchanan right in the face. That was crazy. And then just kind of going around the area. I feel bad for Lafayette losing so close right there at the end there.
Richmond had it 0.9 seconds through a touchdown pass.
Just so close.
Right there.
North Platte 2-0.
Yep.
There's some good talent around the area. Mid-Buck 2-0. So
I'll say this too about Savannah. Kaylor Schrick, the sophomore quarterback, he's playing. Aiden Knechtnoffer isn't playing right now. The sophomore quarterback is putting up some really good numbers early in the season. Had the interception tonight when I was there. He came back next drive, felt comfortable, kept moving the football. They've got another weapon there too.
Anthony Hayes loving that weapon, that's for sure.
Absolutely. That will do it for week number 2 of high school football tonight. We'll be back again next Friday, 10:35 p.m. for week 3. We'll see you then.
The legacy of football